everyone. Welcome to another episode of Otaku Nightly Hour, and Happy New Year! It is 2025. Woo! And of course, with this, we wanted to start off with a shower thought of some things that came to our mind from the bucket of shower thoughts episodes that we have listed here. And the one that we decided today was, if humans exist in Animal Crossing, why are there so few of them? Other than the players themselves. And
Hold on, let me ask you something real
Mhm.
quick.
And why won't
We're already
they
in
fight?
2025? It
Well,
feels like it was only just 10 minutes ago that we're still in 2024.
I don't know about that, but here we are. Anyway, so I'm gonna put the timer on for us. Our shower thoughts, we limit them to 30 minutes just to not linger on them too long, of course. And I
Lest
will
we go
start.
insane.
And of course, today with me I have Raptor, my usual co-host, and today we are rejoined again with our secondary co-host that and semi-regular, Dr.Clef.
I swear I'm not insane.
All right. So, who wants to start, or shall I start?
Well, let me start by saying I don't know much about the franchise, but I feel like it is a good question to ask.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Animal Crossing is definitely the realm in which you don't really want to ask too many questions about anything, because it is that a cozy game and such like that. But however, my biggest question is that if we're surrounded by other animals like tigers, cats,
Tanukis.
dogs, we have
What
the
the
specialized
heck is
tunukis
Coco?
and stuff like that, rabbits and everything and such. Where are the humans in this equation? Because
What?
you and every other player who is in Animal Crossing, whether it be New Horizons, New Leaf, or City Folk, you are the only human, along with maybe like your mom and your dad, mentioned in letters.
The only questions I need answered is what is Coco and why is everybody thirsto Ranka? Those are the only things I need.
No. But like, yeah, it's weird to think about.
I feel like there's two possibilities.
Okay,
One's
you
a
wanna propose?
lighthearted answer, and the other one's probably like a dark twist answer. That's probably not the case at all, but it's just interesting to think about.
Okay, take a shot.
Um, One is that it, like you had mentioned, it's a game. They know the main character, the person who's playing the game is human, so they're like, all right, let's just make a human. You can customize them, choose them however you want them to be,
Or
and boom,
furries
there you
invaded.
go. It's a simple, nice, clean answer of game design choice. In lore, there is no specified reason why you're the only human there. There's probably a whole lot more humans in other cities that you don't get to see because you're not in those cities. You don't get to like experience that part of the world. You're just stuck here with a place where maybe there's like a higher animal person population than there is human people. The more sinister answer is it's probably like a segregation thing, and you're trying to, like, I don't know, break through the ceiling of segregation or whatever.
But
And you're just trying to like move in and try to like get to know these people and really build up a nice sense of community.
yeah, but you would think in the matter of like seeing all these different like creatures, especially when it comes to New Horizons and such, everyone's trying to like travel around from island to island and such like that, where it's not like border specific and such like that. It's just northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, time zone situation, that you are more likely to see a human and such, but you're constantly encountering other animal folk. So like,
I understood none of that. Can you repeat?
well, like, okay, so in New Horizons, one of the features is that you're able to fly to different islands via your mystery tickets, your Nook Mile tickets, and go to these mystery islands and potentially meet other people that are there and such, as well as visit other people's islands who are other players and such. And the possibility of you meeting humans is limited to the players and seeing them and everything. And no matter what, you are constantly encountering just animal folk on the reg. So, like, is it because. Okay, I came up with it just now and such like that, the Nook Mile tickets might just be regulated to only certain islands within your regulated areas. So most of the time, that's gonna have like
I
animal folk in there anyway and
I'm
such.
gonna give you a crackpot theory. This is like I'm talking. This is like redneck believes that the government is run by lizard people who originally came from Mars. Like
Kind of theory.
That
this,
crazy level.
the theory here is my personal theory. The furries, what is it? The furries declared war. They won. They gained independence. Every single character is just a human in a fursuit that's very convinced that they are that specific animal, and they just live with it.
That could be a thing.
But like, this is also assuming like the world is kind of destroyed because everything like went violent and extremely nuclear. And that could be another option. They just be mutations from animals after like humanity nuked itself into oblivion.
That's true. Like these could be people, but like they're half animals now and stuff like that because of the fact that sentient animal folk is a thing also in this world and such. So there is the possibility that you're just like one of the few hundreds that are human versus like
Or
these
like
folks. Because I think there's like what? There's like 900, 500, 900 animal villagers and stuff like that. Let me check.
hold up. First of all,
That's a big gap.
what your crackpot theory is just basically the lore of Adventure Time is what it is. That's exactly
Honestly,
what
that's a
basically
happy
what you just
coincidence.
explained.
That's
No,
a
no, it's
happy
not.
coincidence.
And the whole
There
thing with the
are
government people on Mars, that's just glob.
again, that is a happy coincidence. I was playing Ad Aspera recently, so that's where the Mars thing came from. But like,
Okay, so Animal Crossing, as of New Horizons, which
Animal
has the most
Crossing is
updated,
secretly Adventure Time.
has
413 villagers.
488.
You
Really?
what do you mean?
I only saw 413.
No, there's 488 villagers, 416 villagers you could recruit, 66 special characters.
Ah, okay. I see.
I'm gonna be honest, I have not played the newest Animal Crossing game, so I've only ever seen some people play that game
very
and show me
relaxing.
some of their villagers living there. So, what do you mean there's 400 possible villagers?
So there's a variety
Yeah.
of different villagers that you can encounter, whether it be the villagers that you do or don't want, and having a variety of different personalities, species, and designs.
Do they have specific stats or benefits that they give you?
There is no such thing as stats and benefits in this thing.
There's no benefit.
Okay,
It's
so like one
literally-
won't give you
it-
pumpkin pie more often than
No,
any other
it's
animal.
clearly just aesthetic.
Okay,
It really is.
then
just
why
aesthetic.
am I seeing what I'm assuming is the exact same like group of characters in every single playthrough's island?
Because
Because-
everyone goes under pretty theory, which is that pretty bias that they like certain villagers over others and will pay money to do so, and people have exploited it. I think in the first month of the cards for Animal Crossing, the QR cards coming out, Raymond was like in the $200-300 range because he was that sought out. He was a new character, first of all, and he was also a very appealing character to look at as well.
Okay, so people are just
They're getting pretty biased.
aesthetically choosing the exact same group of characters is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, popularity vote.
That's crazy. And there's 400 of them.
Yep.
What are some of the more
Okay.
unique ones that
Some
aren't
of them-
rare or special?
Well,
But
some
like
of them
unheard
are,
of because of how underutilized they are.
Well, it's
It's
not
not really
underutilized. It's more like they're popular because they're unique and such like that. Like
And
Raymond.
I'm talking about the ones that are not popular.
That's not really common. I'm not gonna lie.
That's exactly it. Like which
I mean,
one?
okay, Clef, do you want to explain? Because I'm gonna quickly
Okay,
go to the restroom
so
while you take over the
each-
call.
each of the little villagers has
Uh-huh.
their own personality. They tried very hard to distinguish them, and they all have their kind of like unique aesthetic. Yeah, some of them overlap a tiny bit, but like they'll have their own
Right.
vibrant colors. They'll have their own sense of style. Some of them will give you gifts more often than not, and some of them are more prone to show up based on how you're building your island.
Question. Is it
Mark.
possible? So are there like 5 different cat people, or is there only one cat person in existence, and it's one single animal for the 400 and something count?
Well, okay, not necessarily. There are unique villagers that will only show up. Like for example, Anka. Everybody loves Anka. Rule 34 loves Anka. But
Right.
they love them for their personalities. If that makes sense.
Right, but I mean, like, in you said there are like over 400 different characters you can recruit onto your island. Are
Yes.
they all different animal species, or are there like some animal species that show up more than
No,
once?
there's overlap. So
Okay.
all so basically, from my understanding of it, the villagers that show up are actually based on preconditions that you have. Special villagers will only show up under specific conditions. Otherwise, you'll pretty much never see them. And every other villager is kind of completely at random. Where I actually, personally, I think it's already been debunked. I think, but I think some villagers will show up more often depending on how you're laying your island out versus others. But I think it's already been debunked that it's just completely random chance.
Interesting. Okay, but getting back to the question at hand, why are we the only human we see on screen?
But okay? Do you want another crackpot theory, or do you want like the game developer stand?
Another crackpot theory.
The other crackpot theory is that we're the only furry among genetically mutated animal people.
We're the only furry that says I want to my persona as a human.
My persona is human.
That's my special persona.
Yeah, no. Think about it like this. If the world is populated solely by animal people, then your persona is a person.
You're a reverse furry, is what you are then. By
No, no,
our
no, no, no.
standards.
By our
In their
standards,
standards.
in their standards, you're a weirdo, but they like you, so it's fine. But by the world standards, crackpot theory number 2, you could be any other animal person that just kind of goes like, dude, what if these endangered hairless monkeys, I'ma cosplay them
I
the
will have them be
whole
my spirit
time.
animal. Could you just imagine that? Just going down like it into the town and be like, "Hey Frank, hey Bob, how's it going?" And they're like, "Main character, is that you? Why do you look like that?" "Oh, this is my persona. I'm a human. I like it. Hairless, only hair like on your head, maybe on your face. Isn't it so weird looking? I look like a diseased monkey or something." And they're like, "Yeah, why are you putting that on?" "'Cause I looks
I,
cool, you know?
I'm unique now.
I like this aesthetic. This is so me." You as being a diseased too like bipedal animal? That's kind of
Yeah.
uh okay, yeah, that's it's kind of weird. Sure. I could just imagine it's not an easy conversation to bring up with your parents in that universe. I'm assuming.
Mom,
Mom,
dad, I'm a
dad,
person now.
I'm human, and they're like, how could you do this to us? After all we've like put into you, our own flesh and blood betraying us like this. Oh, human? Unacceptable.
Or it could just be a monkey that's shaved.
Are you a monkey that shaved?
Shaved. You're still an animal person. You're just a monkey that shaved.
Even worse, you're just an ape. You don't have the tail.
Ape together strong.
Ape together strong, except you're alone in a city, unfamiliar to you, and probably on an island, depending on the
You've
game you
never
play.
okay on the tail situation. It could be like a Dragon Ball thing where like the tail
No,
is
they're
just
not
hugging the
wrapping it
waist.
around their waist.
Yeah, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. You never get to see the villager without clothes.
They don't have sumo attire?
It's a full body suit.
Really?
Yeah, in Animal Crossing, if you want to go swimming, you get the full body
A
scuba suit.
diving suit?
Yeah. So like it could just be a monkey
You,
that decided to shave, and you just wouldn't know it.
I mean, I guess I believe it. Are there actually other monkeys in the game?
Yes.
Do they look anything like you?
No.
I feel like that kind of debunks that theory. Then, even if you were to shave them, would they look vaguely human?
Depends.
Okay, well, I'll take that as a
How
no. If it
how
can't be a
pixel-
yes, then it's probably a no.
How pixelated do you want that?
Not really. 4K if possible.
Best I can do is 180p.
Dang. All right. I guess we're not doing that then. But okay? Before I cut you off, you said there was a crackpot theory and there's like the developer's answer. What is the developer's answer?
The developer's answer is that the developer one day decided, hey, I'm gonna make the game, and then as you're entering the game, you're literally manifesting the villager into existence in a world where it doesn't belong, and everybody's just there like, huh, never seen this guy before. Wonder what
Never
he
seen
does.
this animal before, but hey, I mean, the world's a big place.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a bunch of different animal villagers, and obviously there can only be certain ones that are allowed because not all animals are the villagers and such like that. Considering that we catch bugs and fish, in the world of Animal Crossing and such like that.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, the other villagers in the game,
Yeah.
they're all mammals.
Yes.
Not a single one's like a reptile or a bird person.
Well, there
are birds. We have avian and we have mammals and such like that, but we don't have things like fish people of the like and such. Like
we
lizard
do have
people?
reptiles though. We have alligators.
we do have one reptile guy. He's a chameleon as well, and we have a gecko.
Okay, so
More importantly, we have Anka.
But we don't
but no
have
fish
like
people,
but
no
we-
insect people.
mm-mm.
I
Weird.
thought we were fish people.
No,
Maybe it's
we
in
have
a different Animal Crossing game.
we have
we
a
have
walrus.
frogs. We have frogs. is what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
We have frogs, but they're amphibian.
Okay, that's so weird though. And then you're the only representative for the humans.
No, we do have fish people. We have octopus.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, yeah,
That's a
that makes
mollusk.
it. Well, that also makes it weird because you can also gather octopi from your fishing.
Hey man, I just fished your cousin out of the water. What do you do? Oh, he's twice removed. You can eat him.
You can eat him. You can eat him. One is literally just walking takoyaki.
Yeah.
Now the question is it illegal to eat them?
No? Question mark?
But like, okay, so then like let's go under the assumption of like you don't have friends to play Animal Crossing with and such like that. You
Hey,
are
that's me.
you are the only human representative, and the only known humans outside of you is your mom and possibly your dad.
That almost sounded like an insult. Your mom.
Well, no,
Your
yeah,
mom?
your mom sends you letters and stuff. So I
Okay,
guess.
but as to why you're human in the
Uh,
world of non-humans,
I mean, I don't know because that's always been a thing since the original Animal Crossing that you are the only person. You're the only human. No one's questioned it since, and you kind of
maybe it's a
just
self-insert thing. Not like as you're self-inserting as a human, but you're self-inserting as the type of animal you want to be. That you leave the human design as a placeholder.
I suppose it's such like that. It allows a lot of customization for you as a character and such now in New Horizons compared to earlier days where if you were a boy or a girl, you had that base design, you wear your clothes, and that's about it.
I only ever played Animal Crossing on the GameCube for like an hour or two total.
The GameCube.
But yeah,
So, I
I'm still
hopped into the
waiting on
game.
that.
I hopped out of a train. Some Dalmatian playing a guitar was like asking me, was interrogating me basically. After I finished answering out the questionnaire, I hopped off the train, walked into town, got slapped with a massive debt, but I was given a house as compensation, so that was pretty cool. But now I was kind of on a deadline by getting a certain amount of money by a certain point in time, and I was struggling to get that money. Otherwise, I don't know. I got my house rebuilt or something. I don't know. I was a kid.
No clue.
But yeah, that was my only experience with Animal Crossing, and I never really stopped once or twice to even just think about the idea that, hey, it's pretty weird how I'm the only human around here, and all these freaks are a bunch of animals.
I wouldn't go to that level, but like, yeah.
I mean, that never occurred to me though. It was just like, oh, I am human, man. I am working for my house and my job and my kids, of which I have none. But I am human, man, and I am working. What's that? Tom Nook, it wants me to pay back 10,000. I don't know what the currency unit is. $10,000 where it
Bells,
breaks my
yeah.
kneecaps. Well, I feel like I feel a bit incentivized to kind of fulfill that order, then, huh? And I never stopped once to even think about what the heck is a tanuki? What is a raccoon fox looking thing that he is?
Look. All I'm saying is KK Slider is overhyped.
I don't know what that has to do with this.
It was the dog with the guitar.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, KK Slider.
Oh.
My
What's
guy
his deal?
plays a mean guitar, but
And
God help him,
sings.
his voice cannot do it.
His special trick is that he sings poorly. Got it.
But like, yeah. Is it okay? Are we leaning towards like there's a mutation in the world, or are we going towards
It's
like it's a
segregation.
self?
Okay, were you here when we had this? I don't think you were.
Did
No.
you have your
Did
headset
you-
on the whole time?
No.
You should have.
Okay.
How unfortunate.
You-
We will not explain. Don't look over the footage. Leave it to your editor.
Yeah, no.
The editor is
Editor.
me.
No, it's fine. Ignore
Editor,
it. Send it
I
out to a
beg you.
third-party editor.
Let the editor go wild. Let him go ham.
Okay.
Let him go wild with the editing, all right? It like trust us, it's gonna be great.
Alrighty then. But anyway, so like, yeah, I want to say leaning more towards like, oh yeah, he's your character is like a self-insert and stuff like that. For all we know, actuality, you are an animal and stuff like
prophecy.
that.
You might be a dog person. You might be a cat
Oh.
person.
The
Like you might
prophecy-
actually be an animal villager and stuff, but like from our point of view, you are human. Like as a player and stuff, I am special because then you could see me here. I am a human and stuff like that, and
I
everything.
stand
All
out
my
amongst the
friends
rest
are
'cause I'm
human.
not great.
Yeah,
Raptor,
because
the
I'm special.
prophecy.
I'm not like other villagers.
I'm not like the freaks.
The prophecy.
But yeah, honestly,
I like how she just completely reiterated her crackpot theories in like less time.
When it took the because we were forming them on the spot. It's easier to recall them once you already have the puzzle pieces in front of you, right? It's harder to do it from scratch.
yeah, fair enough.
Look,
But yeah, that's basically where we're at.
The main theory we wound up on is you're really just a monkey that decided I'm a shave to be unique, and then he just because you never see the villager naked, you just like the tail is just wrapped around his waist like a Super Saiyan. He's just waiting. He's gonna go beat up Vegeta later.
You're gonna go the grade 8 Vegeta.
Alright, I don't think we could stretch this shower thought longer because then we're gonna get into other topics outside of Animal Crossing at that point.
This is
Oh,
very true.
We can stretch it longer, alright. I just don't think those crackpot theories would hold up.
Anyway, so
Crackpot theory, you're on the moon!
so we're gonna cut it off from here.
I agree with everybody. You're actually on Mars.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut it off from here for this shower thought. But if you guys have other shower thoughts that you'd like us to talk about and just want us to like discuss for about 30 minutes and such, leave a comment below.
We were monkeys all along.
We'll keep an eye out for them. And until next time, you guys want to say anything before we go?
Be the monkey you were meant to be.
Return to monkey.
We hope you have an Otaku Nightly Hour, and good night. Bye.
Monkey.